Ladies and gentlemen, today I would like to present the result of my study with the title of The Effectiveness of Online Learning of Foreign Languages in a Malaysian University During Covid-19 Pandemic. In this presentation, I will talk about the introduction of the study, the literature reviewed, the research method applied, and discuss about the findings and conclude the study. Let me start with the introduction. The proliferation of Covid-19 has changed the human lifestyle in the world, including Malaysia, into new norms for years. The declaration of the MCO, or the Movement Control Order, aimed to stop the convenient spread of coronavirus, restricted the movement of the people in the country, and the closure affected the daily life of people, included all the stakeholders of education sector. This is because all the higher education institutions started changing from face-to-face teaching and learning to learning from home because of the immediate closure of campuses in Malaysia. The stakeholders of the institutions shifted from face-to-face teaching and learning to using new mode to ensure the continuation of the academic semester. The online learning, or using the information and communication technology, the ICT, had become the prima approach in the education sector, so that teaching and learning from home could be carried out during the movement restriction periods in Malaysia. The research objective. This study was conducted to examine the effectiveness of using online mode in the teaching and learning of foreign languages from the undergraduate students' perception to answer the questions of: first, how was the condition of internet infrastructure provided by the telecommunication companies in Malaysia used by the undergraduates during their online learning? Second, was using the online mode effective in the teaching and learning of language courses? Before I proceed with the research method of the study, some researchers have done some study about the online learning and the effectiveness of online learning. According to Nguyen, online learning or electronic learning evolved from distant education. It is a form of distant learning. E-learning is used to transfer the education goal, function, and teaching and learning material through online in an academic environment. An internet network and computer devices are required by the instructors and learners when involved in the e-learning, added by Stauffer. The e-learning can be conducted synchronously or asynchronously by using design course materials as supported by Basil and Guru, as cited in Mustafa, Sibel, and Bushra. The development of new communication technologies accelerated the development of blended learning, which is the teaching and learning form through merging online technologies with face-to-face teaching. During the COVID-19 pandemic, the use of different online technology platforms such as the WhatsApp, Google Meet enabled the instructors to conduct the technology-mediated virtual face-to-face interaction during synchronous e-learning. Now, I would like to talk about the studies about effectiveness of online learning. According to the online Oxford Learner Dictionary, effectiveness means the fact of producing the result that is wanted or intended, the fact of producing a successful result. Ling and Mars propose that the effectiveness of online learning may to be affected by the age and computer skills and experiences of the instructors and the learners during the process of teaching and learning. Liao, Huang, and Chen added that the effectiveness of e-learning also depends on the attitudes of the people, that is, the instructors and the learners' perception towards e-learning. Using outdated communication devices or not having suitable devices by the learners is the basic constraint faced by the learners to access the online learning. Furthermore, the internet infrastructure such as the internet coverage, the internet quota, and the cost of internet packages are the main constraints that affected the effectiveness of online learning. Research methodology. This study applied the mixed methods approach. One of the local universities comprised 2 campuses served as the research site. The first-year undergraduate students during semester 2 session 2020 to 2021 who were learning the foreign languages of English and Mandarin were the research sample. These students never attend face-to-face classes in the studied university, or they attended all courses using online mode only. The research tool. 2 types of research tools were used in this study: the questionnaire and interview sessions. Now I want to introduce the first research tool, the questionnaire. There were 72 undergraduate students served as the respondents of the study. The answering of questionnaire was administered through using the Google form because all the students were still at their hometown and the online learning was practiced during the data collection. The questionnaire was used to investigate the devices used by the respondents to join the online foreign language classes, the internet infrastructure provided by the telecommunication companies in the country, and the foreign language result of the undergraduates during the study academic semester. The second research tool that I want to talk about is the interview sessions. 10 undergraduate students were interviewed. These interviewees comprised of 5 English language course undergraduates and 5 Mandarin language course undergraduates. The interview sessions were carried out through Google Meet with the interviewees individually to investigate the effectiveness of online foreign language classes more in depth. Now I would like to talk about the data analysis. First of all, the questionnaire was analyzed by using SPSS version 28, descriptive statistics to measure the frequency and mode were conducted. Content analysis was used to analyze the qualitative data collected during the interview sessions. Finding and discussion. I would like to start with the demography of the respondents' hometown. As I mentioned before, the respondents were at their hometown when the study was conducted. These respondents were mainly from the states of Sabah, Selangor, Sarawak, and Johor. Sabah and Sarawak are located at the Borneo Island, while Selangor and Johor are located at Peninsula Malaysia. The studied university is in Sabah. Selangor is the most developed and progressive state in Malaysia, and Johor is the southern gateway of Malaysia. The researcher investigated the devices used by the respondents to access the online classes during the study semester. 3 types of devices were used by the studied undergraduate respondents to access the online foreign language classes. The laptop was the most used device by the undergraduates, followed by smartphone. Among the 72 students, 64 of them used a laptop, 58 of them used a smartphone, and only 4 of them used a desktop. According to the undergraduate interviewees, they used a laptop and a smartphone to access the online foreign language classes because using a smartphone was more compatible. Using the smartphone and laptop to access the online classes enabled the interviewee to attend the online foreign language classes without any disruption from laptop screen freezing, or could not give and respond during the online foreign language classes. Using the laptop with a bigger screen and the audio system of the smartphone enabled the studied interviewees to access the online foreign language classes smoothly. Internet infrastructure. 78% of the respondents were completely satisfied with the quality of internet coverage of the country. About 6% of the undergraduate students felt not satisfied with the quality of internet coverage served by the telecommunication companies in their hometown. 2 of the not satisfied respondents were from Sabah and the other 2 were from Johor and Perak. The study showed no significant proof that the quality of internet infrastructure related to the development of the states. The interviewee, who was also not satisfied with the internet coverage, faced the problem of internet disconnection automatically. This became the obstacles to the students from continuing with the online foreign language lessons. Asynchronous learning was practiced by the interviewee by doing self-study to content of the lesson that he missed because of poor internet connection. Now, I would like to present the result of the respondents. The performance of the foreign language of the undergraduate respondents were good. 93% of them scored A and B. The respondents who were not satisfied with the internet coverage at their hometown scored A, A-, B, and C. These deduced using online mode in the teaching and learning of foreign languages is effective. The quality of internet connection is not the major factor influencing the effectiveness of the online teaching and learning of foreign languages. Conclusion. The findings of the study show the respondents of the study encountered difficulties during attending the online foreign language learning. Measures were taken by both the instructors and the learners, such as using more than one access device simultaneously, discuss with course lecturers regarding problems of poor quality of internet coverage, and spend more time to do self-study through referring to the lecture recordings shared by their instructors to ensure the effectiveness of online foreign language teaching and learning. Thank you.